Good afternoon, dear listeners of our channel. The law company International Legal Bridge Department in Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan is in touch right now. My name is Christina Brekas and I'm the founder of this legal company. Today we talk about incorporation company in Kyrgyzstan. To start with, I can say that the economy of Kyrgyzstan is really actively developing. The government of Kyrgyzstan is constantly doing its best to create favorable conditions for business development and to attract businessmen from around the world. All these actions are implemented through adoption of laws aimed at reducing legal formalities and bureaucracy in conducting business. For instance, 20 years ago, it was much harder and more difficult to register a company than right now. In any case, a businessman has to be able to fill in all their documents correctly. Moreover, some documents are already received in Kyrgyz language, and you need to navigate through documents and understand their contents. Let's start with the incorporation of some kinds of entities in Kyrgyzstan. What organizational and legal forms for conducting a business are available in Kyrgyzstan? I will describe two basic forms that are in high demand among our foreign clients: individual entrepreneur and limited liability company. Let's start with the entrepreneurs, and as usual, I will start with legal issues. Both citizens of Kyrgyzstan and foreigners who permanently or temporarily stay in Kyrgyzstan can be individual entrepreneurs. To conduct activities as an individual entrepreneur, a person should obtain patent or pass state registration. On the website of the Tax Service of Kyrgyzstan, a person can find a list of all types of activities available for individual entrepreneurs. The registration of individual entrepreneurs is a little easier regarding documents than LLC. Foreign citizens can obtain a certificate of registration as an individual entrepreneur exclusively at the tax authority at the place of their temporary or permanent registration. Registration takes place within 1 working day for the individual entrepreneur. Next, you need to register with the other state authorities. You should submit all accounting reports in accordance with the particular month's dates. Let's move to the patent for individuals. You will obtain a patent at tax authority and you will not need to submit accounting reports. You will only need to renew the patent on time. The price and validity period of the patent may be different. It depends on the geographical region of registration and type of activities that you have chosen. The second most common form of business is LLC. The founders of these entities can be citizens of Kyrgyzstan and also foreigners. I want to note that the minimum authorized capital of an LLC is only 1 sum, but I don't recommend you to write such amount of money. You should choose 5,000 sums and more. You should submit all accounting reports in accordance with the law on month basis. I will briefly touch representative offices or branches of foreign companies. They are not recognized as legal entities in the territory of Kyrgyzstan. However, they are allowed to hire citizens of Kyrgyzstan and foreign staff, open bank accounts, and manage your own funds without restrictions. Buying or renting real estate, enter into contracts and conduct business relations with any contractors. At the same time, representative offices of foreign companies are limited to their ability to obtain licenses. Some activities are not available to them. Okay, let's move to the process of incorporation of LLC. Registration limited liability company in Kyrgyzstan. What you should know. The process of registering a legal entity takes from several hours to 3 business days in Ministry of Justice. Therefore, the amount of the state duty also differs drastically. Then you need to register legal entity in tax authority, social fund and other state authority. Also, you should obtain the stamp and open bank account. If you need, we can assist you with the opening bank account in various banks in Bishkek. In addition, for those who didn't know, we can proudly say that there are free economic zones in Kyrgyzstan: Tamchi, Karakol, Leylek, Maymak, Narin, and Bishkek free economic zones. The procedure for registration in any of these free economic zones on the territory of Kyrgyzstan goes in a simplified manner, which is established by the management of such free zones. Let's briefly review the most interesting subject for which many foreigners set up their business here in Kyrgyzstan. Of course, it's low taxes compared to other countries. Tax rate in Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyzstan's taxation system is one of the most favorable ones in the Central Asia region, with rates for both individuals and legal entities noticeably lower than in neighboring countries. I would mention only some types of taxes. For example, VAT 12%, income tax for individuals 10%, dividends for foreigners 10%. Sales tax differs from 1 to 5%. Property tax, the percentage depends from the category of property. Profit tax for legal entities, 10%. Commonly, we have taxes being collected, firstly, under the general or simplified taxation system, and secondly, patent-based system. International Legal Company in Bishkek also offers accounting services for companies and individuals entrepreneurs in Bishkek. You don't need to look for accountants. You can get all the services of both lawyers and accountants from the International Legal Bridge Company in Bishkek. If you have any questions, please send us feedback from www.internationallegalbridge.com or WhatsApp or Telegram or via phone numbers on our website. First step, let us know the purpose of the company operations. Second point, we offer the steps for registering a company for your purposes and give you a quotation for the incorporation of a company or individual entrepreneur in Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan. Third step, we take care of all the legal documentation and applications. That is all what I wanted to say for today, and see you next time. Please subscribe to our channel to know more about legal and taxation issues around the world and especially in Kyrgyzstan right now. We will be happy if you like our video. Bye-bye. See you soon.